Hi children, how are you? The last class we learned about harmfulness of microorganisms. Some of the microorganisms are very harmful to us and they cause some disease in humans, animals and plants. Today we are going to discuss about food poisoning. What is? Food poisoning. Once more, food poisoning. Food poison. Microorganisms that can grow in our food and produce some toxic substance. This makes the food poisonous and causing serious illness and even death. Some of the microorganisms can react with our food and produce some toxic substance, and this causes our food poison or food poisonous and causing serious illness and even death. So it is very important to preserve our food from the harmful microorganism or from the spoiled. So it is very important to preserve our food, prevent to be spoiled. Microorganism spoils our food. The spoiled food emits bad smell or bad taste, and its color will be changed. Let us study some common preservative methods in our homes for protecting our food from various microorganisms. Let us study one by one some preserving method, how to our food preserve from the microorganism. First one is chemical method. The first method is chemical method. Salt and edible oils are common chemicals. It is generally used to check the growth of microorganisms, and they are called preservatives. What is called preservatives? Okay, but salt and edible oils are common chemicals. It is generally used to check the growth of microorganisms. They are called preservatives. And some of the common preservatives are sodium benzoate, one of the chemicals, sodium benzoate, and sodium metabisulfate. These are the chemicals are commonly used preservatives. Okay, so sodium benzoate and sodium metabisulfate. These are the two chemicals are normally used in preservatives. And they are also used in jam, sponges and jellies, used to check the growth of microorganisms. Okay, the first one is chemical method. Chemical method. First preservation technique is chemical method. The second one, preservation by common salt. Second one, preservation by common salt. Salt, sodium chloride, then preservation by common salt. Meat and fish are covered with dry salt to prevent to check the growth of microorganisms, to avoid the attack of microorganisms. Meat and fish. Meat and fish are covered with dry salt. Dry fish and dry meat. Meat and fish are covered with dry salt to prevent the growth of microorganisms. And salt is also used for amla, then mango, then lemon, pickle, etc. The second one is preservation by sugar. Second one, preservation by sugar. Jams, jellies and starches are used sugar. The sugar reduces the moisture content which inhibit the growth of microorganisms to prevent the attack of microorganisms. The sugar is used for jam, jellies and starches. Sugar is one preservative. It protects our food from microorganisms, harmful microorganisms. Because the sugar reduces the moisture content. It inhibits the growth of harmful microorganisms. Okay. The third one, preservation by sugar. The first one, chemical method. Second one, preservation by common salt. Third one, preservation by sugar. Okay. The next one is preservation by oil and vinegar. The next preservation technique is Preservation by oil and vinegar. Preservation by oil and vinegar. Use of oil and vinegar. It prevent the growth of microorganisms. Normally, oil and vinegar is used for some pickles. It prevent the growth of microorganisms. Normally, oils and vinegar can be used for pickles. For making pickles. The oil and vinegar, it to prevent the growth of microorganisms because the bacteria cannot live in such environment. So, the use of oil and vinegar, it to protect food from microorganisms, harmful microorganisms. Oil and vinegar, it to prevent the growth of microorganisms like bacteria. Bacteria cannot live in such environment. Okay, first preservation technique is common chemical method, and second one preservation by common salt, third one preservation by sugar, the next one oil and vinegar. Do you understand all of you? Very simple portion. Okay, read the textbook carefully. Next one, heat and cold treatment. Next preservative technique is heat and cold treatment. Heat and cold treatment. Some of the microorganisms cannot live in hot condition, hot atmosphere. For preserving milk, before we keep in milk, that milk should be boiling. And some of the food items should be cooked before it is stored. Boiling kills many microorganisms, and some of the food items should be kept in refrigerator in cold condition. Some of the food items can be kept in refrigerator or cold conditions. Some of the microorganisms cannot live in cold climate. So, preservation by hot and cold treatment. Okay. The next one is another one preservation technique, pasteurization. Do you know pasteurization? Pasteurization? Yes, pasteurization. What is pasteurization? The milk is heated at 70 degrees Celsius to 15 to 30 seconds, and it is suddenly chilled and stored, and it to check growth of microorganisms. What is pasteurization? The pasteurization is the process by which the milk is heated at 70 degrees Celsius to 15 to 30 seconds, and the milk is suddenly chilled and stored, and this prevents growth of microorganisms. The pasteurization protects our milk from harmful microorganisms. And this process is discovered by Louis Pasteur. Who was discovered pasteurization? Louis Pasteur. Louis Pasteur was discovered the pasteurization process. What is pasteurization? The milk is heated at 70 degrees Celsius to 15 to 30 seconds, and the milk is suddenly heated and chilled and stored, and it to prevent the attack of harmful microorganisms. And this process is called pasteurization. Okay. The last step is storage and packing. Last step is storage and packing. You can see that some of the dry food items, vegetables, pulses, etc. are stored in tightly packed container to prevent the growth of microorganisms. Okay, that is storage and packing. The food items are tightly packed to prevent the growth of microorganisms. Okay, dear children, today we are studying food poisoning. What is food poisoning? Some of the microorganisms attack our food item and it converts into toxic substance, and this causing serious illness and even death. The bad food have a bad, the spoiled food have a bad smell, color change and bad taste. So we can protect our food item from harmful microorganisms. We can follow in some common preservatives, preservation techniques for protecting our food item from harmful microorganisms. The normally used preservatives are salt, sugar, oil and vinegar. And some of the chemicals, sodium benzoate and sodium metabisulfate are normally used preservatives. Then pasteurization. Pasteurization protects our milk from harmful microorganisms. Who was discovered pasteurization? Louis Pasteur. Louis Pasteur was discovered pasteurization process. Okay, dear children, everybody should read the textbook carefully. This is a small portion. The next class we will complete our second lesson. Okay, dear children, your notes will send through the WhatsApp. If you have any doubt, you call me. The next class we will meet again. Thank you.